Some of you may have not even left the video, but we're just gonna be a chill little video. I want to be talking about, updates to the channel, where I want to take it, what I want to do with it, and some personal updates about my life. So it's gonna be a really laid back video. I might actually do it in soft spoken, because I'll be talking a lot. So first update of the channel, I got some videos in the pipeline that I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to try and bring more scripted content, scripted role plays to the channel. They're not going to feature my face or anything like that, not yet, so don't get your hopes up about seeing my ugly mug. I got a couple scripted ideas. I'll finally bring back Fate as well, Fate ASMR, because I've been kind of in the mood for like the mobile game experience, so I'm going to play some Fate. And I've got not necessarily a role play, but I got a video that's going to be about, that was stupid, about one of my main hobbies and interests, So hopefully you guys stick around for that one. I'm pretty excited about that, because it's going to cover a hobby that's fairly near and dear to my heart. Some of you might be able to guess it, but I doubt it. I haven't really talked too much about that, at all in any of my videos, so maybe not. Maybe I'm putting too much faith in you guys, your guys' deductive reasoning, based on literally zero evidence I've given away. But there's that. There's also, I had this weird dream recently, and I got this idea for like a short story or something. Oh yeah, corrosive weapons. They're like the slag of Borderlands 1, if anybody knows what it is. It applies like a damage over time, and any damage you do to that enemy actually does more. It's got like a multiplier to it, and it can spread on its own, which is pretty cool. I love corrosive guns in Borderlands 1. They did them good. They did the corrosive guns fairly well in this game. They're pretty fun to use, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on with the channel. I mean, I really love just the support I'm getting from you guys, the viewership and all that. It's, I don't know, I feel like I owe it to you guys to do more diverse content. I don't know about just doing these gameplay videos and all that. It's a good way to get my foot in the door, but that's not what I really want to do with the channel. But I just need to get a camcorder, really, and that's gonna be the impetus or the catalyst for getting everything moving. But it's just a process. I might do book readings, different style book readings, where I photograph, or I'm gonna do it like ASMR Aussie Man, where I just lay a towel over my table and lay the book on top of that. I don't really want to have a background or anything. I'll have to find a way to get my camera in the right position as well, because I'll have to buy a tripod too. But the issue is, I just quit my job. Legit, I fucking bailed out. The place was miserable. I couldn't stand it, so I just left. Sometimes you gotta do that, but right now things are a little bit tight. I'm not deluding myself into thinking my channel is gonna blow up, overnight, and I'll be able to make a living off the channel right now, because I just quit my job. No, I'm looking for another job. I've got some savings and all that. My 401k is getting cashed out, so I can survive for a few months, but other than that, I'm just kind of slumming it, I guess. But the dream is really make a living off the channel, because this is really what I want to be doing. ASMR made a massive impact on my life, and I feel compelled to give back to the community in a pretty meaningful way. And right now, I feel like I'm not doing that properly. I feel like my videos are kind of like shitty. A lot of them are pretty low quality, but I'm trying to work through that. Oh fuck! How come I keep missing that jump? But I'm trying to work around that. As time goes on, depending on when I get my next job, I'll divert a portion of my savings into getting better camera equipment and all of that. I've got other plans for that money too. So I'm not. I don't know how it's gonna get spent, but it's gonna get spent. If not on the channel, it's gonna go into other stuff tangentially that'll benefit the channel, like, you know, me being able to survive. That's like a big one, you know. But jokes aside, it's everything's up in the air right now. I mean, everything. Like, my life is in complete flux. It's pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie, even though I fucking hate the job and I know logically I've got enough money and everything to like get by. It's just like, God, it's tense, especially right now. I've only got like a little bit to tide me over until my 401k gets optioned out, and that's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit, I think. Maybe not too long, but it's gonna be long enough. I'm definitely a bit nervous at the moment. You know, I might have to bum money off people and shit, or like just eat ramen noodles all the time. Like, I've got some food coming in the mail. I hate saying it, but I bought some MREs. I bought some cold weather rations. Some RCWs because I never saw them before, but it serves two purposes: satisfying one of my hobbies. Actually, I might do some fucking MRE. Oh, fucking A, I'll do some MRE reviews. Hell yeah, boy. Dude, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. MREs is like one of my big hobbies too. Like, I watch Steve 1989 religiously. I buy MREs as often as I can because I think they're cool. And the fact I even found an RCW is like pretty wild. I can't believe it. It's a case of 12. It's coming in the mail soon. I'm amped. Like, legit, I'm amped about that. Like, even though like my life is in turmoil at the moment, I got something to be pretty excited about. But, you know, things are going for me. So big channel changes are happening soon. Big life changes are happening right now. I'm gonna be going from warehousing to manufacturing. Not that that's like a really big leap or anything, but for me, I never had. Oh shit! Don't know what the fuck that was. Shotgun. Yeah. So what am I missing? Okay, need some more. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Like, a whole lot, really. My life is like, my life is like, fucking whatever, you know. Completely hard pivot away from like all the bad shit that's going on with my financials and stuff. Still single. Haven't found anybody. Whatever, man. It is what it is. If you haven't found anybody yet, you know, you're not alone. There's plenty of people out there like that, you know, single and loving it, or in my case, just kind of tolerating it. Jeez. Just remember, sometimes you are better off alone. Like, if you can't be alone, you can't be with somebody. That's a hard truth that you gotta accept. If you can't be alone with yourself, you know, you can't be with anybody. Because you gotta think about it. If you can't be alone with yourself, they're alone with you, right? And if you hate yourself, how are they gonna love you? Like, your partner's not there to fucking fix you or anything, right? But part of the problem is I'm not really putting myself out there. I'm not really like trying to date at the moment. I've been going through a lot of personal turmoil, and now it's not the right time for love, I guess. Not that I'm bitter about it, you know. but it is what it is. So I want to take this time to wish you guys well. I hope you all are doing extremely well. I might do live streams, honestly, for like Borderlands, like farming sessions. I don't know how many people are going to be down for that. My channel analytics say that more and more people are watching live streams, but I'll have to figure out how to configure all that shit and probably, you know, make sure that nobody accidentally sees my massive porn folders on my computer. Don't pull like what's the guy called? Vaush, like the political guy. He was streaming and like he exposed like a straight porn folder on there. Excuse me a second. Alright, I'm back. I also want to talk a little bit more about Borderlands in general and like how it impacted me personally. It was probably the first real Xbox game I saw and played. I was at one of my buddy's house and I guess his parents bought it for him. And I was like young, like maybe like 11, maybe 12. I was wicked young. Yeah. And I thought the game was like wicked. I was wicked big into guns. I say was, like I'm not still wicked big into guns. But you know, he told me it's got so many guns in the world, it's so crazy. And he got bored of it. But I never did. I fucking played it all the time when I was a kid. And all the time when I was an adult too. I put like an embarrassing amount of hours into this game, I think. I'm not even gonna share it. I lied. Unfortunately, I can't bring up how many hours I spent on Xbox on there. I'm willing to bet it's probably close to like 500, maybe more. I spent 200 on PC alone between Enhanced and regular Borderlands 1. Across the entire series, I put in about 800 hours. And I'm still terrible at the games. It's kind of how it goes, I guess. I just play them a lot. I'm not good. I'm not good at them. But it is what it is. Can't be a genius at everything, you know. Hook. But I think I was taking time to wish you guys well, and I got completely sidetracked because my brain is mushy. But yeah, I hope all your guys' lives and days and everything's going really cool, going really well. Hope you're staying rad, you know. Hope you're staying true to yourselves, man. That's the biggest thing. You gotta stay true to yourself, man. If you debase yourself, right? If you lose yourself, that's worse than dying, bro. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's pretty bad. Well, I mean, philosophically, I guess it could be worse than dying. Never knowing yourself might be considered a worse fate than death to some people, to some circles, but Nietzsche I ain't, so I'm not about to continue on about philosophical crap. I'm not a high-minded individual. I'm pretty base, pretty what's the word, boorish. I chew with my mouth open and smoke cigarettes at the same time. It's a talent. Now back to Borderlands as a series. I put so many hours into this shit across all the different versions of the game and all that. And I just, you know, I'm a lifelong fan. It shaped the humor a little bit. Borderlands 2 shaped my humor because I started playing Borderlands 2 right when I got in high school. Just kind of dates, you know, when I got accepted in high school. But that was my go-to until I discovered Sid Meier's Civilization. that I fell down that rabbit hole pretty heavily. I'm gonna do oh yeah, that reminds me, I'm gonna do a Civilization, Sid Meier's Civ 5 video, because I don't know how to play Civ 6, and I refuse to learn.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got a come see me at my place in Team.
Yeah, as a lifelong fan, shaped my humor, sunk endless hours into this game. And what did I get out of it? Nothing, actually. I don't think I got anything out of this game. I didn't make any fucking friends because of it. I sure as hell didn't get any pussy because of it. I didn't make any money off of it, but I enjoyed my time with it. I remember I used to work in Fall River, and I come home to Plymouth, fucking 30-minute drive, thought it was pretty long, you know, and I just get fucking hammered and play Borderlands, you know. That was like the routine. Had this fucking I think I got this vodka like through illicit means, so I didn't like drink it. It's Svedka, blueberry lemonade fucking vodka or whatever, and I'd mix it with Diet Coke and I'd fucking get hammered every night and play Borderlands. That's how I frittered away my time, I guess, till I finally quit and became my own boss for a little while. But it's neither here nor there. I've done a lot, and I've done a lot, and I've done nothing at all at the same time. You know, I've done a lot in life, and at the same time, I just wound up back where I started. In a lot of cases, it's like I finally understand. If you've read Catcher in the Rye, when Holden talks about the museum, how everything stays the same but you change, right? How every time you go back to the museum, everything's just the same, but you're the one that's different. That's how life feels a lot of the time. Just you know, you do all this stuff, you go places, do things, and sure, your personality, oh, I forgot about these 3 cases in the bow. You personally might change, but somehow everything winds up being familiar. You know, all the situations, all the people, everything just blends together after a while. I don't know, man. Did the game crash? Oh, we're having technical difficulties. Give me a second. Okay, problem solved. Sometimes life just, I don't know, it feels like nothing you do has a measurable impact, and that's kind of what I'm driving at. And when that's the case, it's really easy to fall into the trap of being completely nihilistic. Looking at things like, you know, why does any of this matter? Why should I be doing any of this? And I can't even buy one of these. I think the answer is fairly simple. Just for the sheer attempt, like you should be trying to live your life, because there's always that chance you will be able to make a mark, be able to bring your will to power and all that. And if you give up, there's no more chances. If you simply lie around and wait to die, you know, your life is already over at that point. There's no saving it. If you willingly give up and you know, lie down like that. But life has no guarantees. No guarantees of failure, no guarantees of success. And the only time you can guarantee failure for yourself is when you just refuse to try, I think. For those who want the TLDR, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's the meaning of life. So take shots, man. Take shots, do things. Like, even though it's a really low-risk thing, just starting this channel was a shot that I was afraid to take for a while. I don't know what scared me about it, but just like putting myself out there in this regard, I guess spooked me a little bit. I don't really know why it did, because this is, like, I don't know, it feels good to do. I feel like I'm improving. I don't want to, I'm making people's lives better, but I feel like, you know, I'm giving positive stuff to some people, you know? Instead of just like being a net negative, you know, like I normally am. And that means a lot, hopefully, to you guys. Most importantly, hopefully it means a lot to you guys. But it means a lot to me too. Like, it feels like I'm doing something good for other people for once. Like a real charity. Like, way back when I was sentenced to like 120 hours of community service, when I was a teenager. And I had to work with old people. I had to do the Meals on Wheels and all that. And it really made me feel good to do it, you know? And unfortunately I didn't keep up with it after my sentencing was up. But when I move back there, if I move back to Massachusetts, I'll be doing that again. Hell, I might do it down here. I don't know why it restricted to Massachusetts. Like Meals on Wheels, it felt great, because sometimes, you know, you're gonna be the only one that they're ever gonna see that day, you know? Like, you'd be the only friendly face that they'd ever see. Like, their family doesn't want to have anything to do with them, or like their friends are like fucking dead, right? And you're it, and you're bringing them food that they couldn't go out and get otherwise, and all this, and it just, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel really good. Like, really, really good to do. And for those who haven't like experienced the gift of charity, I highly recommend it. Even just like something little like that, like a minimal investment, like Meals on Wheels, or just going to volunteer. I highly recommend working with old people as well. They're generally extremely grateful. And it because you can only see your parents, your mother, or your father in that same spot, you know, and it should make you want to help them, because your parents could be like that someday, and they might not have you, you know. Hopefully they will, but they might not, you know. You might have passed away tragically, or maybe, I don't know, you don't get along with your parents or something like that, and unfortunately you made the decision to let them kind of fade away on their own. But I hope you never make that decision to give your parents up like that, you know? I really hope you don't. It's sad hearing about some of the stories they tell you, where the kids are, how they don't want to talk to them. Oh, you're the only person I see every day. Fucking, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's a heavy topic. Especially because, you know, I worry about my mother a lot. She's not even like old, but it just, you know, I worry about her. Especially after the divorce, she lives on her own with a dog, and I worry about the dog too and all that. And oh, look at this, we got a radiant weapon. These things are pretty shitty. I don't like using them. The alien guns are all pretty terrible in this game. They shoot energy instead of bullets, and they've got unlimited ammo, as you can see in the corner. Unlimited. They have a charge, and they deplete that charge, and when it's depleted, it regenerates. I just switched gears so hard there. But yeah, I worry about my mother a lot. And, you know, for your parents' sake, I hope you worry about your parents as well. I don't know. For me, the old get more sympathy than the young, in my eyes. Like, people always bring up the starving children and all that, but nobody thinks of the forgotten elderly. I'm not saying one is more deserving than the other, but old people tend to pull on my heartstrings more than, you know, babies and all that. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because that's where I see myself. Because I don't have any kids yet, and I'm getting kind of old. Never had any serious relationships or anything. I don't want to die alone, man. I don't want to die alone. I really don't. It's probably my biggest fear. No family, no kids. Just, you know, you pass away and nobody... And you just disappear, right? And that's it. Poof. Nobody remembers you, nobody fucking visits you or anything. You just, people find your body one day and that's that. That's, I think, what I fear the most. That situation. Like, people just fucking find my emaciated body in the fucking, my computer chair or something like that. But I don't want to get too heavy. This is an ASMR video. Keyboard junction. I mean, that's why I play video games so much. I don't want to think about, you know, life. But hope you all enjoy the video. Please take care. Please look after your parents. You know, and I hope you're having a great day, great night. Like, subscribe, comment. I don't really care what you do. Just if you like the videos, do what you want. Do what you want to support the channel. I wish you all the best. Good night.